Okay, here we are again in the back office. I want to go back through where I just was. So business, policies and procedures. My computer may die. If so, I will resume the video another time. Policies and procedures here. We just did the social media. But let's kind of glance through what they have actually in black and white here on the website for their overall policies. Okay, just kind of glancing. Lots of legality pieces here. Fun. Professional ethics, be honest and fair. Number two, be courteous. Three, perform all activities in a way that enhances our reputation. Leadership responsibilities, yes. Okay, I'm not saying. All right. Number seven, make accurate and truthful offers of products with service. Eight, deliver a written order or receipt to consumer at time of sale, which sets forth clearly all charges, term of sale, and the name and the address of the distributor. I'm using PayPal, which I will do a training on that. In addition, I have a booklet for receipts that I purchased from Staples. Um, let's see, make no claims, make no false. Okay. Distributor status. So becoming a distributor, an applicant becomes a distributor of Synergence when you deposit the application. There we go. And we are all here because of that. We've made that deposit. Independent contractor status, which is what we are. Mm, okay. Okay, basically saying that we are independent contractors, not representatives, not agents, employees, partners. Um, we will have to do specific information in regards to our taxes. I found a post about that here, which I will bring up hopefully soon. IRS Form 1099. Those of you ladies who have done this kind of venture before or something similar, that's familiar with you all, or you are familiar with those concepts. Um, Annual renewal says the distributorship is good for one term. So your $55 is good for your first year to be renewed automatically unless otherwise noticed by the company or the distributor. Okay. So automatically it will use your information to, I guess, charge 55. Let's see, it doesn't say an actual number here. It just says which covers the cost of the newsletters, updates, and promotions. So that we do each year upon the distributor provided. Oh, okay. All right. Territorial limits. The country territory. You have to be at least 18 years of age to sell and be a distributor. This married couple thing came up recently, and obviously I don't have that problem, but must be enrolled and sponsored as a single distribution entity. I guess you can read that if you need that. Cancellation, a distributor application agreement may be terminated or canceled at any time for any reason. You just need to notify the Synergence Corporation office in writing of the election to sever the distributorship relation. Good Lord, it's 11:11. Make a wish. I wish that I can read correctly. Minimum product purchase to maintain distributorship. Okay, after becoming a distributor, in order to maintain his or her distributorship, each distributor must purchase a minimum of 100 PV. So that's $200 of retail value of a commissionable product per each successive 6-month period following his or her last purchase. Should a distributor fail to make this minimum purchase, his or her distributorship will lapse, and thereafter additional purchases from the company will require a new application. So you have to be active in some way. I feel like 200, so $200, and the way I'm reading it is per each 6-month period. So every 6 months is what I'm reading it as. So comment if I'm reading this wrong, that you should purchase at least $200 at minimum over the course of 6 months. It's just good to know we all will fall into some kind of financial hardship or something comes up in life. So I think that's important to note. You can reapply though. So if something was to happen, you can always reapply and be back and up and running. Sponsorship and training requirement. Distributors must fulfill the obligation of performing a bona fide sponsoring, supervisory, distributor, and selling function in the sale of delivery of product, consumer end, and training of those sponsored. I'm going to keep contacting my downline and you all as much as possible. I'm not going to bother you by any means, but I want to definitely just be honest, number one, and transparent in all ways. Multiple applications. I don't know if I need to really go into any of that. We're only on page 9 of 32. Holy cow. Number 4, trademarks, literature, and advertising. Use of company's trademarks. Synergence will not permit the use of its trademark without prior permission from a Synergence compliance officer or legal department. There is an email that someone showed me where you can actually email the compliance officer if you're wanting to use some of their logos. All the Synergence material, whether on film, digital, printed, displayed on the internet, transmitted via electronic communications, they are copyrighted and may not be reproduced without prior written permission. Distributors may not answer their phone. Distributors may not answer their phones by saying Synergence, may not record voicemail greetings if they are the corporate office of Synergence, as if they are the corporate office of Synergence. Okay. Each distributor must make it clear that they are an independent distributor. Usernames, email addresses, telephone directory listings. No username, email address, or other identification of distributor may in any manner lead others to believe that the distributor is the corporate office. Okay. Recording. Yep. Print media. Oh, business cards. This is where we all need to probably be because I definitely need to do my business cards. Printed advertisement, including display ads, direct mailings, flyers, copyrighted. Okay. All right. All business cards, letterhead, and printed checks, and any other material utilized by the distributor must identify the distributor boldly, clearly, and prominently as an independent distributor of Synergence. Any changes and/or additions to the standard layout for business cards must be approved by Synergence. No business cards, letterhead, and printed checks, or any other material utilized by the distributor may suggest that the owner is the corporate office. Okay. So we need to check through the back office as what the standard layout is. Testimonial, we can read through that later. Internet restrictions. Any use of the internet. Distributor websites must appear under the most appropriate topical heading available through that service. Where available, such listings can appear only in independent distributor, independent contractor, or distributor categories. And the distributor must list him or herself as an independent distributor rather than as Synergence or anything else, which makes it confusing. Prohibited uses. A trademarked or copyrighted material may not be used in things such as the domains.